Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have a beautiful singer from Brazil. Her name is Thaíse Braga. So, let's see what Thaíse has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hi Thaíse, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much. Thanks for taking the time to join me in this beautiful journey called William and the Magic Box.
Amazing. Thank you for inviting me.
Thaíse, just before we start the game, just tell me where are you from?
So I'm originally from Bauru, which is in São Paulo state in Brazil.
Okay.
It's a medium-sized city. I'm pretty much a farm kind of girl because I grew up in the countryside. So,
right.
Yeah, I've got a bit of everything, but pretty much Brazilian girl from São Paulo.
Amazing. And I believe you live in London now.
Yes, now I'm living in London.
And how long have you been living here for?
Nearly 2 years now.
So it's quite kind of soon, not that long ago. I've been here for almost 15 years.
God, that's a long time. Well, you know what I tell people? It's been nearly 2 years, but 1 whole year and a half has been pandemic. So that doesn't count.
Oh, yes.
So it's kind of, I've been here for 6 months, to be honest.
I see. Oh my God. And what do you like the most about London so far?
The nightlife, the music, how people change. I think this is what really gets me. I feel a huge difference when people are normal working on a daily basis. People are kind of, I would say a bit sad, you know,
right.
A bit depressing, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But then when you go out and there's music around and people are having fun, it's a completely different environment. So I love that about the city, how music and the arts can change people's lives.
Absolutely, and it's very express. I think everywhere you go in London, you see arts everywhere. I think everywhere you go in London, that's for sure. And I believe you are a singer as well.
Yes, I am.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I was already a singer in Brazil, but to be honest, I always had the feeling I had to do it. I was born a singer, maybe an artist, I would say, but I was never prepared to start being it, you know? So it's kind of new, this into my life as a professional. I started professionally in Brazil, but then I ran to the UK for personal reasons. I had the opportunity, so I came. And then I never came here with the intention of being a singer here. I came here just to have a good time, work for a few months, and, you know, make some good money and run back to Brazil. But then what happened? First of all, I fell in love with the city, so I felt that I had much more to enjoy before running back home. And also, obviously, the pandemic just postponed all of my plans. I know this is not only me, but I can assume that's pretty much what happened. So yes, I've been working as a singer here as well. I started warming up really well, going into jams, and I started meeting people and knowing people that wanted the same as I do, making music. And suddenly, boom, everything shut down. The whole place, the whole planet shut down. We had to freeze it for a second. And now, you know, even during pandemic and even nowadays, tonight actually, I'm releasing a video, a collab I've done with people from Brazil. And so I've been working on collabs, online collabs with great artists. I've been so honored to be invited to be with. So
that's amazing.
Pretty much trying to keep it balanced.
Absolutely. And in the end of the interview, if I ask you to sing a little bit, will you do that?
That would be good.
Hey,
I can do that.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, Thaíse, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. My lovely friend, full of random fun questions, okay? So, okay. I'm just gonna play some music now just for us to get in the mood before the first question.
Okay,
ready?
There we go.
Let's do it. Right, Thaíse, let's go for the first question. Right, the first question is, which question you wouldn't have an answer for?
Choose your one favorite song at all, between all. I could never answer that.
I'll tell you something now. I was doing shooting yesterday as well, and somebody asked me this question. I was like, oh my God, it's so hard, so difficult. There are so many kind of music that marks your life, through your life, and you kind of have favorite lives through. So it's difficult, it's hard, isn't it? I totally agree with you.
I can give you my favorite from each artist, but one between all of them, just no way. I don't have this answer. I'll never have it, I think.
Very good, very good. Let's go for the second question. Let's do it. Right, guys, just before the next question, just tell me, and what do you miss the most about Brazil so far?
The people. Totally. Not only about my friends and family and close people around me, but the joy. Brazilian people, we are really happy all the time. We're very resilient. So we can really find happiness, even during tough times. We're very positive people. So this is what I miss the most. And some coxinha too.
I agree with you. I had one yesterday, by the way. I had one yesterday.
Kill me now.
Right, next question is, what is the funniest gift have you ever received?
I would say it was a letter a friend gave to me. There was a regular present. I'm not sure, I think it was makeup or something, but the letter was interactive and there was a lot of jokes in it. So I remember the letter really marked me because the words were so honest and funny. So I really loved the letter. It was one of the most intense kind of gifts I've ever had. Very personal, good stuff.
Good, very good one. Let's go for another one. Right, before the next question, tell me a little bit about your singing career. So when you start singing?
Well, it started in life when I was 9 years old in school. There was a competition and I won it. And at that moment, I realized there was something I could do with that. So I would consider 9 years old, okay? But then I was hiding it behind myself for so long. I didn't want to go through it because I always thought that would be difficult, a lot of challenges, impossible to live with that. And guess what? Now I'm here on my early 30s, chasing it.
Very good.
So it was like completely waste of time, but I consider it it was necessary. So the art came back to my life, music came back to my life on the right time. So I would say I started when I was a kid, but professionally it was around my 27-ish, 26.
All right, great. Next question for you is, would you rather be invisible or be able to fly, and what would you do?
Fly. Oh my God, I would be the happiest bird in the planet.
Thinking around.
You know, it happened a lot to me, probably with you too and with your guests as well. I always had dreams I was flying. And I love the feeling of being free, you know, and going in different rhythms and highs and amazing. I just love the feeling, so.
You know, the funny thing just made me remember something. I've been told once that when you dream that you are falling from somewhere, it means you are growing.
Growing?
Yeah.
Oh.
When I was a child, I remember having a dream like that. I'm not sure if they just said just to, to make up my mind, but somebody told me, because I said, I dreamed last night that I was falling from like a building or something. I don't remember. And he said, it's just because you are growing. I was like, oh, really? Okay.
But is it growing physically or mentally?
Physically. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just thought like, interesting that it just stuck to my head that. Right, Thaíse, let's get another question for you.
Okay.
Right, next question for you is, what do you think people need to know about each other before they get married?
They need to know their favorite side of sleeping in the bed.
Funny one.
And to me, if someone intends to marry me one day, they need to know that I'll be listening to music 24/7. And if that annoys my partner, potentially I'll just quit it. I'll be single forever.
If I would ask you, who is your favorite Brazilian singer or the biggest inspiration, in your opinion, if you can name one?
There are a few ones, but I would say, to me, the one I most respect from her history and for being a pioneer, one of the first ones to really started making big is Elis Regina. I love her. I'm passionate about her. I studied her life last year. I was reading her book and reading a lot about her. She's just genius, and her vocal techniques is so unique. So I would say Elis Regina.
What do you think about her daughter?
I love her. She's very brave.
What's her name again?
Brave.
I forgot her name.
Maria Rita.
Maria Rita, yes, Maria Rita, I remember now. Yeah.
She's amazing. I believe she's a really strong woman, and I kind of identify myself with her a little bit because, like me, she denied her talent for so long because she didn't want to face it.
Yes.
So when she gave up holding it back, her life changed completely. So I believe I'm kind of like that too. Unfortunately, I'm not Elis Regina's daughter, but I love my mother anyway, so we're cool.
Does your mom sing it as well?
No.
No? All right.
She's just a very nice, enthusiastic lady.
Great. Next question, Thaís. Let's do it.
You go.
Tough question. If your plane was going down and you could call just one person to say goodbye, who that would be and why?
To say goodbye?
Yeah, like to say like a proper goodbye over the phone.
Probably, well, my mom or my dad, I would say. But that would break their heart, so I don't know. Maybe my brother? I've got 3 options, so I don't know.
Someone very close to you in your family. You just have one.
Yeah.
You just have one brother?
Yes, I have 2 actually. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Another question for you. Let's do it. Okay, Thaís, before the next question, tell me something that before you arrived in London, it was the first time? Is it the first time in London since you arrived?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So tell me something that you were expecting, and when you arrived here, it wasn't something that you're not expecting, something that you thought about it, but I thought, okay, oh no, it's not that the thing that I was thinking that it was, something that's taking your head.
I thought I would never see sunlight, and I was completely wrong because last year was kind of really, really sunny for quite a long time. So I was very surprised. Also, I did not expect the city to be so gorgeous, clean and organized, and everywhere you go, it's just fascinating. So I wasn't loving this environment so much. So I can tell you, I was quite, in a positive way, very impressed, both sides.
Very good. Next question for you is, what's 3 things you want to be remembered for?
That is worth being good, that we need forever and ever understand that we need to respect the animals and nature the same way we respect each other, if we respect each other, right? And by the end of the day, love is the most important thing we do, and not romantically love, but love is everywhere. And if we change our mind key into love, being a loving person, life goes just so smoothly. So I would love to be remembered by a loving person that shares love.
Very good. Good one. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Let's get another one. Right, next question for you is, if you won the lottery, what would be your first big splurge?
I would save at least half of it for my retirement, because I can't wait to retire.
That's so young, I was thinking about that.
I'm already tired. So yeah, I'll be saving half of it for my retirement. I would buy a farm in Brazil and have it as a sanctuary to receive animals and,
Oh.
and rescue animals and have a whole bunch of kids. I don't know how, but I would just make it happen.
Great. Let's get another question for you. Hi, Thaís. And in your opinion, what's the most challenging part of living in London so far?
The weather.
Everyone says that.
Because, you know, I don't love the hot, you know, I don't love sweating.
Yeah.
But the wind and the rain constantly is quite annoying, you know. I would say wind is even worse than raining. So yeah, just this. And this year, especially 2021, I don't know if you agree with me, but apparently winter is so long.
It's been so long,
It's
yeah.
just not getting hot. So
Absolutely.
it's hard. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
And it's funny because some days we had some like quite warm days for the last few weeks, but straight away the cold just hit straight away afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
So
today I was outside, I took sun bath for like 15 minutes and then it was cloudy and it was so cold, so I had to put my jacket on. It's insane. I went from bikini to jacket in 30 seconds.
welcome to London.
Yeah.
Right. Define yourself in a season of the year and why.
Spring.
Oh, so you are in the right season.
Exactly. I love spring because the flowers are blooming, the trees are getting greener, and it seems like happiness is back to life, to people's life. And in Brazil, it's kind of, I love spring in Brazil because it's also my birthday and it's a period of the year I really like, but also because, I don't know, I would say here I can feel a huge difference in people because they're going outside and they're much happier. So totally, that's why.
Absolutely. Do you have family here as well or very good friends?
No, just very good friends. My best friend was already here when I came in.
Mm-hmm.
So I came and now we share a flat. So it's very convenient, very comfortable. But no one of my family is here, unfortunately.
And which part of London do you live?
Pretty central area, I live in Battersea, right in front of Battersea Park.
Ah, okay. That's nice. It's a very nice place. Battersea Park is one of the best parks in London.
Yes, I know, I love it.
Yeah, very good. Okay, Thaís, let's get another question for you. All right, next question for you is, tell me something that not many people know about you.
That I hate loud motorcycles. That's a very good point, and I think no one knows about me. And also that I'm very calm. I don't look like calm, but I am very calm. I'm very slow with my stuff. No one says that about me, but I am.
I wouldn't say that. Just get to see your energy. I wouldn't say that you're calm. That's for sure.
Just a lot of energy going through my veins, but I'm very calm and focused person. Yeah.
But as they say, sometimes those very like energetic people, they're the most calm people as well.
Yeah.
They know how the balance. They know how to do the balance.
I'm very patient too.
There we go. There we go. Another question, Thaís. Right, before the next question, and besides the Brazilian singers, which one would be your favorite singer, let's say, in America or in Europe?
Internationally.
Internationally, yes.
Barbra Streisand.
Always been?
Huh?
Always been her? Your favorite
No,
singer?
I've changed it. You know, you grow up, you study more, you learn more about music itself, and I choose her because she's not only an amazing and incomparable singer, but her personality is so, she's so magnet. You just get attached to her right away. She's so funny and the way she presents herself, always so comfortable. She's a goddess. I think my biggest dream nowadays is to meet her somehow, because she's alive and I love her. So that would be my dream in life.
Great.
Barbara, if you're watching us, here I am. Give me a call.
For sure. Right. What's the best advice have you ever received?
I can't remember who gave me the advice, but I think the most relevant one that really changed my life is we're not taking anything with us in this life adventure. So enjoy the little things and make sure you're doing your part to make a difference.
Good one. Very cute. Another question, Thaís.
All right.
Right. Tell me, in your opinion, what's the biggest difference between British people and Brazilian people? In your opinion?
Completely different people. But I'm not criticizing any of those, because obviously there are some great points about British people that I really love, and I'm learning a lot every day. For example, they are straight to the point. They're very honest, and I like that. I appreciate that. In Brazil, we go round and round and round and round to tell one truth sometimes, because we don't want to hurt people. We're very caring about the other people, but sometimes we can be unfair just because we don't want to hurt the person. So you're kind of going round and round and making it so long. And they tell you the truth and that's it. So it is a good thing, in my opinion, but obviously if you go too hard on someone, it can hurt this person's feelings. So it's all about balance. But this is something that really got my attention when I write.
I totally agree with you, Thaís. I totally agree. And sometimes I tell my friends that sometimes it makes sense what you're saying, because the British people, they are very direct. They have no they go straight away to the point. Yeah. And as you said, Brazilian, you have like a way of going around and not go straight to the point. And sometimes the British people come across as cold, being cold or too serious, but it's not. They're just going straight away to the point. They don't go around. That's, I think, for me, I would say the same as well. The biggest difference between us and the British people, that's for sure. I would say the same. Right. What did you think was the most challenging part of being a kid?
Growing up. Well, no, I believe this is to all of us. School kids can be very mean.
Yeah.
So my worst childhood memories are related to school kids being, bullies with me and with friends, and they can be really mean. So, and unfortunately, I see that this is just still occurring reality.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that was the hardest one, being bullied by the kids.
And in your opinion, what's the positive message you personally took out of this bullying situation when you had, let's say, when you were a kid? There's something that when you look back, you go like, I'm grateful that happened, because now made me the person who I am. Is there something that, in your opinion, that happened to you as a kid that kind of came out as a positive thing, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe the most positive thing is to finally can be, 100% sure of how growing a child is extremely important and such a great responsibility, because kids are not born like that. They get that from a model, from home. So I always blame the parents, which is true.
It's true.
So that taught me by the end of the day that whenever I'm ready to be a mom, which I really want to be one day, I just make sure to do my best, the best I can, to go against it. Because personally, I didn't learn much of myself. It's just very hurtful, I don't think I really learned. I probably have learned some stuff, but the memories are so tough, are so hurtful, that it was definitely, not worth it. So there's nothing that justify those type of behavior.
Yeah, the other day I was talking to a friend of mine at work as well, and he was like, oh, really? I went to the restaurant and I could see those kids like making noise and everything. I was so upset. I said, no, it's not their fault. It's their parents' fault, because they're just behaving the way they think they should be. You know, their parents didn't say no, so now they're this way. That's for sure. Yeah. Please, another question. Let's do it.
All right.
Next question for you is, which is one food you could eat for the rest of your life?
Rice.
Proper Brazilian. Rice and beans. You like beans as well?
I love beans, but rice is the foundation of every single meal of mine. I love it. Fried rice, rice with salad, rice with everything else. I love it. Yes. I cannot live without it.
The same. I'm the same. My Flamengo goes like, oh my God, really? We eat rice every day? I said, yes. I've been raised eating rice every day.
Every day, yeah. Totally. My favorite.
And tell me something that you don't like eating at all. There's something that you cannot eat?
I'm a vegetarian, so
yeah,
I don't eat meat. I never, and can you believe I was born like that? I never liked meat since I was a little kid.
Right.
So of course not. Now I understand the philosophical side of being a vegetarian, which I totally agree. Respecting and saving the animals, extremely important. But I was born like that. It's really funny. So don't offer me anything with meat. I'll be not the best company.
Right, so I've got 3 questions for you, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Right. How long your friend been living in London for?
Nearly 3 years. So she arrived here 1 year before me.
Okay, so she kind of prepared a little bit before you came along.
Yeah, she was a warrior. I just came after her. Very easy for me.
Right, next question is, describe yourself in 1 positive word and 1 negative word only.
Jesus Christ. Oh no. In 1 word, I'm very enthusiastic. So enthusiasm, I think this is maybe my biggest gift. My flaw, or my negative part of me, I don't have one, just kidding. Modest. No.
Very.
No, I think I am. Sometimes I cannot do only 1 word. That's so hard.
That's all right. I'll let you.
There's a big impulse in me, so sometimes I don't think before I act or make good choices. So this last minute, this urgency kind of behavior, it really put me in trouble before. So I think this is one of my worst characteristics.
I understand. I like that
urge,
as well.
You know?
Yeah. Sometimes you just go with emotions. Just express yourself with emotions sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, Thaís. Next question for you is, what does success mean to you?
Being recognized by people you respect. So success to me means that the right people you have as a model, are seeing you and are recognizing. This to me is being successful.
Right. Ready for the last one?
Yes.
Let's do it. Last question, Thaís. Okay, last question for you is, there's a good one, I like that. What would be your theme song if you had your own show?
I'm just going to be obvious, and I'm going to choose one from Barbra Streisand, okay? Which is Don't Rain on My Parade. I love this song. The energy around is just myself. I love it.
Perfect.
And it will work really well as a TV show theme song.
Very good, very good. Right, it's not the end yet, okay? So let's play now the quick thinking game. So I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me 1 word that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with life.
Short.
Money.
Necessary.
Love.
Everywhere.
Family.
Foundation.
Sex.
Vital.
Politics.
Boring.
Religion.
Individual.
Good one. Fear.
A stopper.
Good. Friendship.
Really important.
Desire.
Fuel. Fuel.
Regret.
You know what I mean? Fuel.
Yep.
Sadness.
Wish.
Necessary.
Good. Happiness.
Simple.
Success.
Individual.
Good one. And if I tell you London, one word.
Oh, love.
No, good. How about Brazil?
Love too. Different loves. Okay.
Great. Absolutely, absolutely. And if I tell you music, one word.
Inspiration.
And the last one now, singer.
A task.
Great, great, great. Okay, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend. Yeah, the one who lives in London, and I'm going to ask your best friend. Tell me the most beautiful thing about Thaíse and tell me something that she needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
I think she would tell I'm very focused and I would need to improve my cooking skills.
I can see because I'm the same as well. I'm not good at in the kitchen, but I cook rice. I can cook rice. That's why I like rice a lot.
It's very easy.
Right.
Just boil the water and leave it there. And that's
yes, very easy. Very, very easy. Okay, Thaíse, let's play now. Thaíse and the magic box, and you can ask me a question, okay? Okay, Thaíse, now you can ask me a question.
Okay, what is your biggest inspiration in life?
Good one. I think the big inspiration in life for me, Thaíse, is the fact that I cannot wake up every morning with like a desire of a new day and to be open to like challenges life, prosperity, anything that life would bring to me. I think for me the big inspiration is just the fact that I'm alive, and I think life is such a gift. And I think we should be so grateful for like just the fact that being alive. So I think that's my inspiration. Literally, I'm a day person. I love waking up mornings, very early morning. And believe me or not, when I wake up in the morning, even if I'm tired, if I didn't sleep well, but I just wake up with such a happiness inside. That's the fact that I'm able to face another day with possibilities. So I think I always see life as a gift. And I think we are we should be very grateful just the fact that we are here in this world. And I think that's the big inspiration for me. It's very easy, very simple. It's just the fact that life brings so much joy for us. And of course, sometimes we have down times as well, which is necessary. Yeah. But I believe that everything counts in the end of the day. And yeah, that's the big inspiration for me of life.
It surely does inspire.
Good answer.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you very much, Thaíse. Just before I ask you to sing a little bit, I would like you to share a positive quote, a positive message, something that inspires you.
Well, I truly, truly believe that the best is always yet to come. So if you're watching us now and you're feeling a little bit down, or if you're feeling that you're not worth it, yes, you were worth it, and the best is always yet to come. The best didn't happen yet.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. I love it. Right, Thaíse, I'm gonna ask if you don't mind just to sing a little bit for us before we finish the interview, please.
Sure, I'd love to. So amazing. I chose just a quick part of one of my favorite Amy Winehouse songs, because you know Amy was kind of a Londoner girl. She was born and raised in Camden Town, and she lived here until her very last day. So I chose one of hers, okay? So I'll go like this. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since I come on home, where my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, 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 Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Ta-da!
Oh my God, beautiful! I love it! Amazing, amazing, amazing! My God, I love the song. Oh my God, I love it! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Thaís. Thanks so much for taking the time to do this interview with me. I know you're very busy, girl. You've got so much happening in your life right now, and you took the time to do this interview. It's a pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you very much, and you keep in touch, okay? Thanks so much for the interview. I really appreciate, okay?
So do I. Thank you so much, Will. Legal. Show de bola, Will.
Thaís, thank you very, very much. Thank you very much.
Beijo.
Tchau, beijinho. Tchau, tchau.
Beijo. Tchau, Will. Obrigada.
Tchau. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.